Are we here? Are we here? Are we here? Are we here? Put some comments in the chat if you can hear me. I'm trying to make sure that I can be heard. All right. What's going on, everybody? We here for another stream. It is your boy JP. I'm tired. Been a long day. But we're gonna try to get this going. Yeah. So comments in the chat. Just trying to see where everybody's at. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe. Let's get to this game. Let's play some surgeons. Oh man, so is anybody on today? Let's see who's on today. Ain't nobody on. All right, cool. Well, let's get it going. So, is anybody on today? Let's see who's on today. Let's get it going. So, comments in the chat. Yeah. All right, I ain't played this in a minute, so let's get it popping. It's been a minute since I played the game. Let me know if y'all can hear the gameplay. I want to make sure y'all can hear it. Can y'all hear the gameplay? up there. I'm about to fucking die. I'm about to fucking die. Damn. Oh, we was final spot. That's kind of crazy. I'm still talking. All right, let me turn down this. Caramel, what's good with you? I'm still trying to work out the sound thing because I don't know if the sound is really working or not. But I'm probably gonna need the capture card because I know I'm live on TikTok and YouTube right now. So oh man, I gotta get my controls right.
Cracked him. Where you going? Got you, bitch. Crack. Fuck. Get up. Smoke. Oh my god. I'm bookie but cheeks right now. But hey, we still here though. Yeah, yeah, here though. Yeah, here though. Gotta take that off. Okay, now I know I gotta take this off of YouTube. Uh, oh yeah, though. I need a better loadout. Let me go figure out some better loadouts. But in the meantime, let me go. I had to get that up off of there. I don't even know why that was there in the first place. I don't even know why that was there in the first place. But, but all right, come on. Let's get back to it. Oh man, so we're trying to do what we do best. And yeah, I'm just trying to get this set up right. Like hardest thing with doing this is trying to find the right setup and going from there. Cause it's like some work, some don't. But either way, we're gonna still keep on trying. I want I gotta I had to use this. So I gotta wait for the capture card to come in. So with the capture card coming in, we didn't get litty, get titty, get litty, get bitty. All right, so let's find another match. Meantime, oh man. So play a little Call of Duty on here, play some MLB. I'm even gonna play some poker. Uh, hopefully, when I play some poker, that offers a different crowd, different kind of view. Because again, I just be doing shit. I don't be having no rhyme or reason. I just be doing whatever. Whoa, wait, whoa, whoa. That's crazy. What I just seen was crazy. That was crazy. Yep. I really need to find a group of guys. But pause. I was about to say something crazy. I need to start this Discord. But either way, we're here. What we actually gonna play a couple more games, and then we're gonna react to some videos. Yeah, just getting jiggy with it. Get jiggy with it. And so I'm still getting used to playing the game. So I ain't played this in so long. But it's all good though. Oh, they got it hopping. They on this roof getting it popping. Oh, right below us. We got one right below us. Downtown. Oh, he's wilding. I had a whole team in front of me. Stupid. Stupid. Surprise. Got you. Right. He's in his hallway. Shit. It's all right. He's still up here. God damn it. 3 for 3. We here. Come on. I knocked the nerves off over here. Where we at? I'm about to land right back. Oh, right here, right here. Oh, good catch with your teammate. I'm by myself. Catching these mercs, I ain't getting no yurts. Oh my god. So there is an echo somewhere. Oh shit, sniper. Oh damn. How do you see me? Thank you, got him. You're a camping motherfucker. That's why I can't kill him even on the team. That was a slow moment. I'll leave that alone. I just had a slow moment, but that's okay. Yo, he is literally right across your face, bro. Fuck. Mm-mm-mm. TikTok went up. YouTube went up. YouTube good. TikTok is not. Yo, TikTok is killing me. I work out TikTok later. I was good. Mm-mm. This shit is killing me, bro. Let me TikTok open. TikTok is tripping. There we go. There we go. Nobody playing the game right now? Nope. Just gonna chill out, vibe out, cool out. There's a rebirth. I want that. But all right. Tired of playing the game already. So we about to react to some videos. Let's do that. All right, there's some video reactions going. So let's switch over. So let's react to let's react to let's watch this. Hold on. So first we're gonna react to Jamin Burton. Nice guy. I rock with his content. Let's see what he's talking about.
Here we go again. Saturday.
I don't like the setup. Hold on. We're gonna get this right. We're gonna get it right. All right, baby. There we go. All right, there we go. I ain't gonna lie. Like playing poker and like analyzing hands is definitely a skill because like you don't know what's in the other guy's hand, but you can make like good assumptions, good guesses, and like calculate a risk about like what's in the other person's hand. And if you get really good at paying attention to that, like crazy work. Oh, that. Let's do that's a lot. Well, welcome everybody to the stream. That's a regular thing. Drawing
They
dead.
say that poker is a game of skill, patience,
So regular.
timing. But sometimes it's just timing. I'm just coming off folding ace queen to a likely set, or maybe a rivered straight. I'm not positive either way, but I don't feel bad about the fold, although losing chips doesn't really feel good. Then I settle into this next one. Tom is under the gun. Now, if you don't know Tom, he's a kind of gentleman who's been limping into pots longer than most of you have been alive. Here, he slides a single chip into the pot. For me, I'm in the cutoff with King 5 of spades. Not exactly a hand you'd write home about, but when I've got position, a suit, and a dream, I might raise it up to $40. Tom, he calls without hesitation. Then he pulls his signature move, the dark check. The flop comes 5 of hearts, deuce of spades, queen of spades. So I've got a piece of it.
That's a good
Quite a
draw.
piece, actually. Second pair
That's a
and a
good
front
draw.
door flush draw, plus some hope. So I toss out a C bet, $30.
What's up, Bray?
And wouldn't you know it, he calls. Then dark checks again, as if he already knows that the turn is going to, well, the turn is the queen of clubs. The board pairs, and now things get a bit more dicey.
Ooh.
I decide to check this card back. Tom calling on the flop and holding a queen is definitely a possibility, and now all my flush outs might not be clean. Then the river 10 of spades falls, and just like that, my flush arrives. Beautiful. And for the first time, Tom leads. $80. It's
That's
not
worth the
a
call.
huge bet, but it's a bet that says
That's worth the
I have
call.
a decent hand and I want some value for it. Well, I raise him to $200 because
Great.
I've got to stand up for the good hands when they finally show up, and I can definitely get called by
Great
worse,
decision.
specifically trip queens in all the smaller flushes. He
folds.
thinks and thinks and then calls.
Oh, damn.
I show him my flush. He shows me his nut flush holding ace 8 of spades.
Ooh, you got paid.
Oh, I see that this is going to be one of
He got
those
paid
sessions.
for real.
In the very next hand, I fold Jack 10 offsuit from the hijack with an open in front of me, and then fold some other garbage the hand following. And now, under the gun, I'm presented with Jesus Christ. What did I do to deserve all this bad karma? Oh, wait. Right out of college, me was kind of wild. And I guess here is where I have to pay for it. With no real 3-bet happy
Rey
threats
Mysterio
behind
with
me,
the flex
I
is
open
kinda
to
crazy.
$30 under the gun and
No,
get
Rey
2
Mysterio.
callers,
It's kind of
the
crazy.
hijack, and the cutoff. All right, let's get this over with. 9-8-7 rainbow. Are you shocked? You shouldn't be. I check, as does the hijack, and the cutoff continues for $50. This hand is just going to have to continue without me because I'm done. No floating, just done. Needless to say, this session isn't starting the best. I gotta turn this around. I need some kind of jolt to the system. I need some kind of pick-me-up.
A pick-me-up? Are you talking about Booger Sugar?
No, not like that.
Whoa.
I just need a good hand. Well, Ask and you shall receive. Under the gun here is open at $30, and I don't want to lose him, even though I'm holding the nuts. I flat on the button with 3-5 suited. This lets the big blind get in there too. 2 birds, 1 stone, and all of that. The flop comes because, duh,
3-3.
and the big blind wisely checks. The
Gotcha.
under the gun opener either doesn't see the flop or thinks he's better than the rest of us because he continues. And not for his small size as he probably should. He continues for $80.
You trying to get everybody off of that.
I'm thinking now that this screams either big overpair or flush draw. A raise here by me will most likely lose the big blind, and I don't want to do that if I can help it, so I call. The big blind folds anyway. Heads up, and I'm hoping to just keep this run out clean. The turn deuce of hearts, it's pretty clean. The under the gun player's aggression now goes to instant off. He snap checks before the dealer has even finished their motion. Okay, so he doesn't have a big overpair then. That's unfortunate. I slide $100 into the pot, and there's a long tank before the under the gun player responds with a call. The river 4 spades is a disappointment, and is followed by another snap check from my villain. He has nothing. A couple of overcards, most
Set him
likely.
and get him up out of there.
My only hope here is that he has a pair and a hero call streak and thinks I missed clubs.
Bet him, get him up
I
out of
move
here.
all in with my trips that have now turned into an unwanted straight, but he folds before I even cross the action line.
Keep me out, pimp. Keep fighting.
Children, I have a story for you.
Should we go down there to hear this Queen's thing again?
Hell no. We are entertaining these fine ladies tonight, my man. Here you are, my dears. Let's make you a bit more comfortable.
I got the energy to win. On your mark set, let the games begin. Tell the competition that we going in. Here to separate the boys from the men. Plan on winning our stop, yeah, that's the goal. Second place in the watch, we want the
Either
goal.
hit big
When
or
it's
big
all said
close.
and done, winning our foes. We gonna have the best story that's ever told. Let's get the show on the road.
Down on the button. That makes
Started
sense.
from the bottom and we came up. Got it out the mud, got our weight up. Never let a hard time phase us. And now it's time to show
It's
what we
suited.
made
This
of.
is the nut. Got him. Oh my God. Don't bet out. All right. Come on, Queen. Gotta get up off.
Victories in the hand of the Vic, victories in my palm. Wanted so much, I could taste it on my tongue. Show the fans that they favorites on the run.
74 on the
Show the
cutoff.
world
Okay.
I'm the greatest of
This
the
is
one.
something
Story
making
is
some
what
money
I'm
out of
done, I'm striving against the odds. Feel the weight of the world on my arms. I'm not letting up till the world is ours. Till our names getting mentioned with the gods. It's written in the stars.
Things didn't start the best, but for the last little bit, I've been cruising through the session. Nothing too exciting. A couple of hands go my way, a couple don't. Basically, the poker equivalent of background noise. But then I'm in the hijack, and I look down at Queen
Biggity.
Jack of Hearts. I decide to raise it up to $30. Action folds to the blinds, and both call. Suddenly, we've got a 3-way pot. The flop comes ace, queen, jack
Oh.
with 2 spades.
That's nice.
So I flopped bottom 2 pair,
What?
which sounds great
That's
until you realize that this is one of those flops where 2 pair is like being the second richest guy in a crypto pyramid scheme, meaning you're still probably broke. Both blinds check it to me. Nice. But it's not a green light. It's more like a yellow one. Proceed? Sure. Just don't floor it. I fire off $50. The small blind calls, but from him, I'm not sweating straights too much here. He's the 3-bet type. If he had King 10 suited, I would have probably seen it in the pre-flop fireworks. and he's not calling with king 10 offsuit from the small blind pre-flop. The big blind folds, so we're heads up, headed to the turn. The turn is the 9 of diamonds, and the small blind checks again. And this is where I get all indecisive. I
Check
could bet.
that.
I probably should bet. Apply pressure, protect my hand, but instead, I just mash the check button like I'm in a rush to get to the river.
True.
And the river brings the 5 of spades.
Got
Just
you.
like that, the front door flush gets
Cooked
paid.
him.
And to make things
about to
worse,
bet
the
into him.
small blind now leads for $180. Not a
Cooked
small
you.
bet, not a casual, I might have it.
Cooked you.
This is the kind of sizing that says, I have a real hand. Do you? Now I'm thinking. I still doubt he has a straight, but I lose to literally every other 2 pair and flushes.
Yeah, that's what you would
Would he
forget.
really try to rep a flush here?
Yes, he is.
Maybe. But would
Let
he
him-
go this big
let him
when I
two
can
black
easily
chips out.
have it? I pause, I think, and then I call anyway.
Good call.
Because who needs logic when you have curiosity and a stack to do?
Gotcha.
He rolls over the king high flush, and my soul quietly slips into the muck alongside my hand. So running bad and not playing my A game isn't a good combination. Let's hope I can put a stop to it and not only think logically through actions, but then follow through with those thoughts in this
What he
next
did with his
one
money?
as I look down at pocket kings.
Literally.
From the under the gun 1 spot, Tom limps. Action folds to me in the cutoff, and I very purposely raise huge, as I know this will look strange and like I'm just trying to attack the blinds and a limper.
Good call.
In other words, my $70 raise was no accident. The blinds fold, and as expected, Tom comes along, then checks dark. 7-5-3 with 2 diamonds.
Bet again.
There's absolutely nothing to
Bet
worry
again.
about here. Maybe him having pocket 7s, but that's it, and that's not enough to slow me down. With action on me, I continue for $80 and get snap check raised to $220. If he has a set, he's going to get paid, and he probably deserves it. But at best, I think he might have a smaller overpair, like maybe 9s, or he has a draw. I call the check raise. There is no dark check this time, and the 10 of hearts appears on the turn. Our villain continues, $420 now. Him turning a set,
Money.
yeah, it's possible, but what am I supposed to do? Worry about every 2 outer available and fold kings? I think not.
Got Nathan.
I call again. When I do, he checks
Diamond
dark
draws.
once more.
Check dark.
I'm pretty
Check
sure
dark.
I just
Just
need
check
to
it.
fade a diamond. The
Just
river
check it.
queen of spades is great in this respect. With the dark check in play, the
Just
pot
check.
bloated beyond belief, and action
check
on
it.
me, I move all in,
Oh shit.
On.
hoping to be hero called by something like ace-x of diamonds with a pair, or pocket 9s that think I'm full of it,
He's trying to get paid.
but he folds pretty quickly.
I love it. I think that's something
So
I gotta
3-5
grow
suited
into.
did its thing. Kings did their thing. But what about this?
I think that's something I gotta grow into. Actually, like just being aggressive. Yeah. Scare money don't make no money. So you gotta kind of do what you do best. So we're gonna keep on. But the thing with poker is like it's like with anything else. It's like not just the cards, but you also playing people. So you gotta kind of weigh the variables in between.
King Queen offsuit. From under the gun 1, I open to $30 and only get action from the big blind. Heads up. King 8-5 with 2 diamonds. Well, it looks like King Queen
That's a good
offsuit is
flop.
doing its thing too. Finally, things are turning for the better. The big blind checks. I fire $40 not because I'm dying to build a pot, but because I want to charge those King X hands and maybe, just maybe, dissuade draws from floating. Because versus a big blind calling range, he can have a ton of draws here. He calls fairly quickly. The turn is the 6 of hearts, and he checks again. He's got 8-6. He's got 6-5.
Diamond draw.
He's got some pair plus draw shenanigans in his range.
Diamond draw. Over pair. Yeah. Everybody keep calling me.
I do have a diamond in my hand, so I go into control mode and check this back. The River Queen is great.
That's a
Not
great.
only is that card not a
great
diamond, so
card.
the front door flush missed, but it's also
gonna
giving me
check.
2 pair, so I
Jam.
leapfrogged his 8-6s and 6-5s.
Pot size bet.
I'm
Keep
feeling
punching.
good. And now the big blind leads for $230.
Oh, that's around what I was gonna bet.
Now my brain does that thing. You know, where you run through all the horror movie outcomes. Yeah,
Pocket
sure,
queens.
he could have slow played his set.
Pocket
But on
kings.
king 8-5 with 2 diamonds,
I don't think aces
that's not
get
usually
there.
how those monsters operate.
He has
He
aces
could be
beat it.
repping a missed draw, turning 6-7 or some
Yeah.
random diamond hand into a bluff and trying to blow me off ace king or worse. And let's be real, I'm folding a
Ace
lot of
suited.
hands to that size here. But top 2 pair in this
Jack
line,
9 suited.
that's a hand you call with confidently.
Ve-
So I call,
expeditiously.
and he turns over 7 of diamonds, 4 of spades.
Damn.
Straight. Well, okay then.
See, that's
I didn't
that's
see
just a
that one
bad
coming.
flip.
Some time passes, enough that I've put
What's
the
going
7-4
on?
debacle behind me,
How y'all doing on
and
TikTok?
this hand begins with 2 players limping in as I look down at ace queen offsuit
Isha,
on the button.
how you doing?
Staying positive,
Damn,
I
Hiz, how
raised
you
to
doing?
$70. The small blind,
Robinson, how
an
you
older
doing?
lady who probably hasn't cold called a raise since the Carter administration,
Oh,
does
snap.
just that. In my head, alarm bells are now sounding. Now the big blind wakes up and makes it $350 to go.
How y'all doing today?
Oh my God. Why won't they just let me win?
350? That's crazy.
Both limpers fold, and my choice becomes very obvious.
Oh,
I fold behind them. The small blind moves all in for about
about to
$800,
get red.
and the
Half
big blind
spade.
isn't happy, but calls.
That's
They
mouse
decide to
speed.
run it twice.
That's mouse speed. Ace 5. It is.
And now it's time to show 'em what we made of.
Ooh. What do you got here? Nope. Pot. Pot.
From the bottom, and now we are the winners.
Oh, he would have got there. Yup, he would have got there. That would have been a
It's the
3-way
rings
shot.
in the hands of the victors.
He would have got there.
From the bottom, and now we are the
Ooh.
winners. Started from the bottom, and we
It's
Yes,
your reputation, guy.
let's go.
made up. Never let a hard time phase us. And now it's time to show 'em what we made of.
That dude here.
From the bottom, and now we
Big
are the
clean.
winners.
Like dark. Met it here. Oh, okay. Great.
It's the rings
Like
in the
a balloon
hands of
pop.
the victors.
Little small baby balloon.
Then what happened?
For the next little bit, I folded mostly. And then I made a score
Bro, his animations
Did you
are
have
crazy.
pocket aces or kings?
with rags. I had nothing. But he raised, and I just decided, you know, I don't care about the money.
Whatever.
I'm going to outplay this guy. I'm going to outplay this guy this hand. I hesitate for like 2 seconds, and then I re-raised.
Re-raised? You played right back at him, huh?
He calls.
I'm surprised that he didn't come right back over the top of you and try to bully you like you're some tourist.
Ace 5-3 rainbow. He checks. I continue for $70. He calls. Deuce of spades. He checks. And I check this back to build the drama. 6 of spades.
Oh,
He
spade draw
checks
gets there.
again. And I
Check.
fire $320 into the
Why?
pot. He
Just
makes a
check it.
move toward his checks, and he looks at me.
He's about to
And then he
call
looks
you
at his cards, and he looks at me again,
because he's about to call you.
and then he mucks.
Uh,
So you see,
easy.
I've sat with the 12,452nd best player in the world, and I won.
You put a friggin' move on a random euro. You son of a...
About an hour later, by the time we get to this next hand, I'm cursing poker and the poker gods. I could be at home playing PS5 or cleaning my car or any number of things right now. Tom
Indeed.
opens the button to $30, and I look down at pocket eights.
What's
I
good?
make
What's
the easy
good?
decision to call, although I know nothing will come of
Pocket
this.
eights.
Ace
Solid.
8-7 with 2
Ooh.
spades.
Dink.
Oh, middle set. This is how
Dang.
it ends today, I guess. This is where I die. I
Random
check to
Queen
Tom,
Hood.
and he continues for $50. With a hand as strong as mine on a board as wet as this,
Gotta
coupled
go.
with an ace, of which our villain can have plenty of, I find the check raise.
Good job.
He folds, and I get to take a second to stop the internal whining and put one in the W column.
Seriously, a win's a win. I don't like this pair. But he's on the makes sense. Oh my goodness. Oh, we guarantee everybody folds. Oh, because they know you got a strong hand. Fold. He touched them cards. And
Another hour or so has passed, and I'm starting to
Yeah.
realize that this session isn't
Day,
really
what's up,
going
Day?
horribly. It's just being live poker. This is just how it goes sometimes, unfortunately. Here, the
Ace
button
king.
opens to $30, and looking
Bro,
down at
I was
Ace King of
on my
clubs,
biggest
I raise
pot.
to $150, and I
with
don't
ace
get
king
snap
of
called,
suited.
but I do get called. Queen of clubs, 4 of spades, 8 of hearts. I continue for
draw.
about half pot, knowing that this flop is sort of middling. I'd still feel confident with a lot of hands, like aces, kings, ace, queen, top set. And our villain would feel okay continuing with large portions of his range, like top pair, jack 10 suited, 10-9 suited, 5-6 suited, jacks, 10s, etc. He calls the $150. The turn gets interesting as it pairs the 8 and hands me a backdoor flush draw.
Ooh.
I check this card. I
That's
don't
a
want
good
to
check.
bet here and have
But he's
him
gonna-
decide that he
he has
just
to
wants
compare,
to
he's
go
gonna
for
keep
it
on
holding
betting.
an 8 or a weaker flush draw. I'd be in the world of hurt at that point. He doesn't bet though, and so we're off to the river. 5 of
Weakness
clubs.
to me.
Holding the
I don't-
nut flush feels pretty safe here. I doubt that there are many full houses or quads in his hand that I haven't heard from yet. So I make it $250 and the button ponders this. Then folds.
Good fold.
Okay, I'll take it. One day
Good
I'll
fold.
learn. I swear, one day. Just trust the logic, Jamin. Want to see what I'm talking about? The low jack
You're
opens here
nuts.
to $30, and I
Damn,
defend
so
with
sorry.
king 5 of diamonds. Fine, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Standard. The flop comes ace, king, jack.
Connor,
random.
what's up with you?
I check my middle pair, and the low jack continues for $20. Interesting size on this board, but whatever. I call. The turn pairs the king, giving me trips. I check, and the low jack bets again. Pot. He bets pot, and I call. Okay, let's stop here. If you're the low jack, what's the weakest hand you think the big blind would be calling a pot-sized bet here in this line? Ace 10, ace queen, a weak king maybe, something like that. I mean, he doesn't think I'm calling pot with less than that, right? So in other words, as we head to the river, my range of hands now is pretty small. Okay, let's continue. The river is the queen of hearts. I check again, and now the low jack keeps betting. $200 this time. So my potential ace 10 just made a straight. My ace queen made 2 pair, and my kings are still trips, and he's still betting $200. My actual hand of trip kings should fold here because he's not betting anything worse. There are no missed draws to bluff, and he's not betting ace jack or ace queen like this. He's not a psychopath. So what do? My dumbass calls anyway and loses to queen 10 offsuit. One of these days I'll learn. I swear to God. I know that this session is coming to an end soon, but not before I look down at pocket jacks in the cutoff.
I see them. There they are. Yes.
The hijack has opened to $30 and I raised to $100. The button and blinds fold, and when action returns to the hijack, he pauses and then 4-bets to $330. There's really not that much I can do here with Jack's butt call, so I do. It can never just be easy with Jacks, can it? King 9-8 rainbow. Not exactly the flop I was looking for. There's some tanking, and then the hijack continues for $250. 4-bet ranges are pretty tight in this game. Sure, I could try to catch him getting out of line with ace-5 suited or ace-queen sometimes, but his continuing size dissuades me from that. And even if he is getting out of line, it might be with something like queens, which I can't beat anyway. I cut my losses here and just fold. This has been just one of those sessions. About 15 minutes later, I color up my remaining chips and I head for the exit, as it's time for me to leave anyway.
Streaming is a hard.
Frustrating. Some sessions are just frustrating.
Streaming is a hard thing to do because every time you have a niche, somebody thinks you're doing something else, always getting an infraction on something else. It's just like, whatever. But we're going to keep reacting. What else we going to react to? A whole lot of poker blogs. But you know what? I'm going to call stream today. That was my time. TikTok pissed me off, but I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to do some more live reactions. Probably going to jump into this. Check out the page. I'm going to be live reacting to the NBA Finals. In the meantime, stay breezy, stay easy, and keep living this thing called life. And we out.